जे तू ना फड़दा।
Jai Guruji, Guruji ka Shukrana. So, I've been told many times to share my satsang before, but I've always told my mom that I'm waiting for a bigger event in my life. And honestly, whenever I used to see Seema Aunty coming towards me, I used to run away because I knew it was satsang. So, I believe that being with Guruji is every day worth the satsang, and every day is worth bragging that we are his disciples. I used to believe that magic is just about novels, but after being accepted by Guruji, magic is all about Guruji. So I am a senior in high school, and I have been applying for colleges, and I had applied to all my favorite colleges where I wanted to go. So I was so all the decisions were pending Feb end and March end, and I was really carefree. I knew that Guruji is always with me, and when I was to start filling an application, I would just say Jai Guruji, and I was to finish application with saying Jai Guruji, and then I used to always go in front of Guruji and say that I have applied to this college, and if you want me to be there, then just be with me around. So things just started happening, and then I got so involved with school and stuff that I forgot about my colleges for a while because I knew that Guruji is with me. And then at Feb end, one of the colleges that I was really expecting on, they got me waitlisted. And on the day of Mahashivratri, I was just sitting with my mom at Mandir, and I was crying that this is not what I have wished for, and I don't know what to do next. But then I still had hope because a lot of colleges were due March end. So when the colleges that were due March end, I really hoped in that because I don't know, I just had this feeling inside that I would get in. And then my mom used to always say that if you think, then always like believe what you believe, you know. So after that March end, around the decision day, I used to get these messages on Instagram that whatever you wish for is gonna come true, Jai Guruji. I follow some of these Guruji's accounts on Instagrams, and they used to say whatever you wish for is gonna come true, Jai Guruji. Um, all your struggles are gonna finish, Jai Guruji, Jai Guruji. So I used to always tell my mom every time I used to see that message that I'm gonna get into that college, you know, I'm already going in. I'll be honest, I had already planned that I'm gonna commute back to my home and everything. I had started planning everything for that. I had bought a lot of stuff, you know, like clothing and stuff according to the place and everything. So it was a Thursday when the decision was the day of decision, and I told my mom that, okay, it's Thursday, so it's Guruji's day, and just say that I'm getting in, call Nanu Nani home, just tell them I got in, I already got in, stuff like that. So I was so overconfident, and I shouldn't have been, but I was just, you know, so I was standing here like I do flower seva with Seema Aunty and Sunita Aunty, so I was standing here, and then I opened my phone, I saw, and I didn't got accepted. So I got rejected, and as everyone knows that how rejection feels like, and I was just shattered, and I just started crying. Everyone saw me crying in Mandir, and then I was so ashamed that I couldn't get into the college. And then I stopped talking to my friends. I had stopped calling home, like to my nanu nani, that I couldn't get in. And then Seema Aunty knew everything about it because she was the first one to see me crying. And then she used to call my mom every day to ask like how I've been doing. And she used to send me those cute stickers like Jai Guruji on WhatsApp. And she used to say that just do your work and leave everything on Guruji. So it was then April, and then I had no clue what I was doing and where I was going. Every friend of mine had already decided on a college that they were going, and I was the only one left out in the group that was undecided. So Visakhi day I came in, and I was just sitting at a corner and I was crying that I don't know what to do. I'm so ashamed of myself. You know, probably I've just let my family down that I couldn't even get into a college, and they were hoping so much on me. I mean, I'm the favorite grandchild and I always want to be, and stuff like that. So after that, Seema auntie calls my mom and says that, and she tells my mom to tell me to call colleges, like what has happened on waitlisting and stuff like that. And then I was like, it won't work out because they will just do what they have to do. And then Seema auntie told me that just do whatever I say, like do what you have to do and leave it on Guruji. Guruji will send angels and stuff like that. So I called them and they said that check on us like after August, like that's when we release waitlist. And after an hour, I believe, I got my acceptance from this college. So, and the moment I opened Instagram, it said Jai Ashkar. So I knew that this was for me and this is where I'm meant to be. And I was like a little bit unsure that if I really want to go there. So a friend of my brother, someone my brother knows, she went to the same college with the same course. So I got connected to her, and then she told me everything about it. And then she was like, "This is the right decision," stuff like that. So, Jai Guruji, that I got the best. And so my second satsang would be about my book. So I just authored a book, and I started writing it in 2020 with one of my friends. So my friends planned a Zoom reunion, and I didn't want to go because they had invited teachers, and who wants to see teachers, you know? So I just told my mom that I'm not going to go, and then she told me that you should go, you should see your friends, like just do not talk to your teachers if you do not want to, and do not be rude, just be normal, you know? So I was just, okay, fine. And then I went and no one showed up. It was just me and my friend Noor, my co-author. And then we just started talking about that, you know, what's up with life and where do you want to go college and stuff like that. And then we just started, and then I told her that, you know, I'm writing this book. And then she said that, you know, I can help you with it because I actually wanted help with it. So we started writing it. No one knew about it except for our moms, like not even my brother for the longest time. And then things happened. We went to publishers like 2021 September. We mailed everyone, and then a lot of them replied back, and then they said that check on us back in December. So we did the same thing. We checked back on December, and then they said that yeah, we started publishing and stuff like that. So it was already March, and we didn't heard back from them. So I was getting a little bit anxious about it, that what I'm gonna do, and already I was struggling so much with colleges. I was having sleepless nights, and I was already going through this emotional turmoil. So March, and I was sitting like, I think a week before Bisakhi, I was sitting in Mandira. I said that, Guruji, if this book has your blessing, then please just, you know, I need to see that if this book has your blessing. And then on the day of Bisakhi, we got our first physical copy, so Jai Guruji. And it was my long dream, you know, it was just like a dream to be an author. And so Jai Guruji. And some weeks back, so December, I got COVID, and then because of that, I got major B12 deficiency. And because of that, I used to be always tired and stuff like that. So I decided to see my doctor, and then she saw my reports, and she said that with this major deficiency, I usually like suggest patients to be at hospital, and I give them like treatments. I don't know how you're functioning. So the first thing I said was Jai Guruji, the moment she said it. And then she gave me like vitamins. So Jai Guruji for protecting me, my family, my grandparents. Every time I call my Nanu Nani, if something happens, the first thing I say is that Jai Guruji. And my Nani also says that you don't need to worry, that Guruji is always with us. So, and also with my mom, whenever she travels alone, she gets like anxious, you know, like on the flight, she just like panics. So whenever she calls, we just say Jai Guruji. And my mom always like, for everything, whenever she travels alone, it's just like scary to just like send her alone, even though she's my mom. So we always say Jai Guruji for everything. And thank you for accepting me. I used to go Bada Mandir with my Nanu, with my Nani and my Mamu, and those are one of the best memories that we three have together. So thank you for everything. And one last satsang. So my friends have a lot of like younger siblings. I do not have a younger brother, so I used to always come in front of Guruji and say that, you know, just I want a brother, I want a younger brother. In 2020, one of my aunts was blessed with a boy, so I have my little angel. So Jai Guruji, and thank you for accepting all of us and keeping my family protected. Jai Guruji.